So the Nuggets win the tip. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Denver, Harris and Barton, the two wings. Inside, it's the talented pair of Millsap and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. Clock at 6. Here's Harris. Here's Millsap. And he converts the layup. Millsap's got the game going here with the first basket for the Nuggets.
And, you know, even though he's undersized, Millsap doesn't back down. He's good at outworking everybody on the glass.
And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game. Hayward looking over the floor. Murray against Walker. 5 to shoot. From deep. Second-chance shot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's going to be on Jokic. The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago. About 77% from the line.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And, you know, last year the Denver Nuggets were dominant from behind the arc. I mean, 6th in the league in three-pointers made, 7th in three-point percentage.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. And Clark, for the Nuggets last season, they in general shot pretty well from the field.
Well, you take a look at the rotations they rolled out, Kevin. Always had an outstanding shooter or 2 on the floor and generally employed good shot selection, so that adds up to nice numbers.
Now here is Harris. Launches a 3. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Tatum kicks to Hayward. Over Millsap. Hayward can't hit. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Barton. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
You know, these second-round picks that sometimes emerge as outstanding players, Will Barton, a case in point. As a matter of fact, he can give you the handbook for being an outstanding second-round pick because he's really pretty good at just about everything you need to do on the basketball court.
First free throw is good. And talking about Barton, you look at the body type, the game that he plays, Clark, well built for the modern era of pro basketball.
Yeah, especially since he's added some strength, Kevin. He can guard 1 through 3. You can't push him around as much as you once could. And, of course, this guy does not lack for confidence.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Kemba Walker continuing the fine tradition of New York point guards. He should not go unmentioned when you talk about the NBA's best ball handlers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Walker. And without a doubt, Kemba Walker, one of the league's most entertaining players.
And enlisted at 6'1", and you know, that might be a stretch, but he uses it to his advantage, staying low and almost dancing when he's out there attacking defenders.
Kemba Walker hits them both.
You know, he's a steady hand at the free throw line, showing tremendous confidence in this one.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Brad Stevens for just a minute. He said the key to this game is how much they can limit the quality looks inside. He said when you're playing a team like this, you don't stand a chance if you give them easy shots down low. We'll see who wins that battle, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Here's Walker. Following the basket by Paul Millsap. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Terrific awareness that time from Walker. Nice job getting his open teammates the rock.
For Denver, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Millsap's against Hayward. Millsap passes to Harris. That's good, and it's Millsap with the assists. Harris has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
You know, that's not how you distribute the ball. Needs to be more focused when making passes like that.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Murray kicks to Millsap. Over Hayward. Rebound, Gordon Hayward.
Gotta give the defense credit. That was a great contest on a high percentage shot in the paint.
Tatum, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. So it's the Celtics now, trailing by 2. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Murray kicks to Millsap. Barton outside. Harris looking it over. This one for 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
Excellent decision maker. Love how decisive Harris is in the pick and roll.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Harris against Brown. Here's Hayward. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Boston shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Morris is checked in for the Nuggets.
One shot.
And Gordon Hayward is a player who's always found a way to add something to his game. Now he feels comfortable going at a defense either inside or out. Great strength when attacking the rim and can shrug off those defenders.
Now here's Walker. Following the miss by Gary Harris. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Harris against Brown. 5 to shoot. From deep.
Rugged, determined defender. Seeing Harris's hustle and using his quickness on this end, man, I like that.
Morris finds Barton. To Morris. Shoots over Walker. Shot is good off the back rim and in. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. He dishes it to Tatum. Covered by Morris. 6 to shoot. Deflects the pass. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barton.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, the thing they did there, Greg, clogged up the passing lanes, playing them beautifully and making things hard for the opponent. That's really good defense.
Drains it from 17 feet out. Tatum's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Hey, that mid-range game, I know everybody wants to shoot threes and you've got to have it in your quiver, but the in-between game, that helps you become an all-around scorer.
Now, here is Morris. He kicks it to Plumlee. It's stolen. Tatum against Barton. To the paint. Plumlee with the steal. Here's Morris. Passes to Plumlee. Harris outside. Four on the clock. That shot off the mark. And it's Boston the other way. And And stolen by Harris. Here's Morris. And again, Denver no good. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Takes the three. That's in. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Yeah, these teams evenly matched, Greg, trading hits and refusing to give up any advantage.
Here's Millsap, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Millsap's got 6. Celtics have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Walker. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
Well, you look at Walker, and he's a slight guy, but he powers through it all. Terrific, deceptive strength.
And Kemba Walker brings you so much production, but maybe even more important, Clark, are the intangibles he brings.
Yeah, I love the fact that this guy has tremendous heart,
Mind
great
the lanes.
confidence,
Mind the lane.
competitive spirit.
One shot.
He's got a lot in his bag. All of that stuff is there, and his teammates feed off of his energy and resilience.
That's good from Kemba Walker.
You know, I think opponents have learned it the hard way. I mean, Walker is not a guy you want to put on the foul line. He's an excellent free throw shooter.
Morris kicks to Harris. Pass to Millsap. Over Hayward. And that one's good. Millsap. He's got 8.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
Walker against Morris. Shoots from 12. And again, it's Boston converting.
Boy, the heart of Walker, that competitive spirit, he's never afraid to go inside, and he's got a lot of different ways he can score in there.
Now, here is Morris. Harris outside. Feeds it to Millsap. Shot clock at 6. Over Hayward. Again, the Nuggets score.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Hayward. The Celtics working the ball around now. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Lots of physical play, Clark, during your time in the NBA. That's been toned down to a degree. Do you miss it being a bigger part of the game now?
You know what? I think it's still a very physical game. The rules have changed. The way the game is officiated has certainly changed. Some of the tough fouls that you saw in decades past don't exist as much. But I still think the game is extremely physical. So I'm glad to see us move in the direction of toning that down a bit. There's enough physicality in the game.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Boston. Both shots good from the stripe.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are a concern, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
It's tipped. Tatum kicks to Hayward. Over Millsap. Hayward can't hit.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Morris makes it off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
There's the dish to Hayward. Over Millsap. Hayward can't hit.
That's a good shot. Even though it couldn't find the bottom of the bucket, I like the shot quality.
Barton surveying the floor. Here's Millsap. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Millsap's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
And it's Walker penetrating. Misses the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Morris, no good. The Celtics have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Here's Hayward on target from 13 feet. Hayward's got 8.
Defense just not strong enough to throw him off his shot there. Sometimes it takes a little more effort to defend him down low.
Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Walker, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
It was very close, and I wouldn't mind letting them play on that one. It wasn't blatant by any means.
Grant, he's checked in for Paul Millsap. Now here's Smart. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. From 15 feet away, rebound by the Nuggets.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Walker. He's got 9 to the inside. Good work defensively by Morris.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Barton outside. Lets it go with a 3. He can't hit that time. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Morris. And so Grant will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Harris with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. Knocked loose. A stupendous finish in traffic. And the Celtics lead by 2. Walker against Barton. And slam dunk by Harris.
That's a nice display of team chemistry there between Harris and his guys, knowing when to go for the alley-oop.
Outside, Walker. Now the pass to Tice. From the line, again, the Celtics good for 2. Here's Harris. 8 points for him. Kicks it to Grant. Inside. It's Beasley on the wing, guarded by Walker. Harris outside. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. Hayward grabs the board. Hayward's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's Walker outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
I think you've always got to have a hand up on Walker. Very capable at knocking down the 3-ball.
On the wing, Harris. This one for 3. And no good. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Celtics lead by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Gordon Hayward reunited with his college coach Brad Stevens. He said they go way back.
Our relationship started when I was in high school. He came to my morning workouts and really recruited me at Butler and was kind of the first guy that I think believed in me that I could make it to the next level.
And I'm sure, Greg, that relationship played a big role in Hayward deciding to join the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, and not just a connection, but a respect. Hayward, an all-star. Stevens has moved into the conversation for best coach in our league.
now the second quarter just getting set to start. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Aggressive rebounding in that first quarter. That's what's given them the advantage.
Boy, the ferocity on the glass, really impressive, and they're not backing up at all, not giving an inch on the boards.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. They've got Jamal Murray. Jokic is out there with Grant. Then it's Porter. And it's Beasley in at the 2. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, some have nicknamed center Nikola Jokic the Joker, and he does have a lighthearted approach. He said, "This is not a job. I'm enjoying the game like a game of pickup basketball in my hometown." That's the mentality. No pressure. It's just a game. He feels that staying calm helps him succeed. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Here's Langford. Michael Porter making his last shot. Langford, the pass to Walker. And the call up against Jokic. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
Boston making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. Now here's Walker. He's got 15. Langford, the pass to Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Tries a 3. No good that time. And Denver the other way now. And Nikola Jokic, boy, the addition of that three-point shot, Clark, has really opened up things for his offense.
Without question, Kevin. Already a great passer. Now that he can stretch the defense, the passing lanes become wider for him. Also, the driving lanes open up for his teammates. So very difficult to take away everything when Jokic is knocking down perimeter shots.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Free throw good, Murray. Clark, you went around, what, 6'8", 6'9" or so, very versatile, able to shoot, certainly. We saw that in college and pro. Which players nowadays, if you had to say, hey, that kind of reminds me of how I used to play?
Well, you know, you think about a guy like Tobias Harris, really solid, can do a little bit of everything. Kyle Kuzma, the outstanding first-year player, just finished his first year with the Lakers. I like Thaddeus Young, even though he's a lefty, good size, gets to the glass, puts it on the floor okay. But those would be Kyle Kuzma and probably Tobias Harris, guys that remind me a little of myself back in the day.
Wonderful play. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. For Boston, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
One shot, gentlemen.
That's good from Kemba Walker. The Nuggets trail by 9. Beasley outside. Murray outside. Out to the right wing. Inside. No good from Grant.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Now here's Walker. 18 points for him.
And, you know, Walker makes a quick decision with the ball there. Good to see him making a solid pass like that.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And sometimes it seems the age of interior scoring big men has come and gone. Enes Kanter, one of the rare big men who can dominate a game offensively in the paint, great hands and the strength to create space.
Here's Porter. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. And you talk about Kanter's inside game, but he's got a solid jump shot.
It looks very comfortable all the way out to 20 feet. I think before long we may see him add a three-point shot to his repertoire.
Now here's Smart. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Porter against Smart. Here's Murray. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Murray is really deadly with the catch-and-shoot jumper. When the defense isn't playing up on him, he has no problem going right up with it.
Here's Tice. He kicks to Smart. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets trail by 7. Knocks it loose. Smart with the ball. Out left to the wing. Langford, the pass to Tice. Here's Langford. 6 to shoot. Porter against Smart. Kicks it out to Beasley. Clock at 6. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Walker's shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 5. Murray surveying the D. Hits the three-point bomb. Murray's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And if you don't get out on Murray, he will torch you. Lethal from behind the arc.
The offensive rebound, and Kanter throws it down.
Well, go ahead and just hammer it home, why don't you?
He might not be the athlete that some of the other big men are in this league. My goodness, he still knows how to finish.
Well, he doesn't count on elevation or hang time, that's for sure, but he can still get it in the basket.
Here is Porter after the basket by Boston. Over Smart. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Langford, the pass to Walker. Here's Langford. Back to Kanter. Porter kicks to Beasley. The kick out to Porter. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Denver.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Walker dishes to Kanter. Celtics passing it around. And that one is good. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Beasley outside. The kick out to Porter. Murray against Walker. Shot clock at 6. Denver needs to get off his shot. No good from Beasley.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those. Having now been a head coach for 5 full years, 2 years with the Kings, 3 with the Nuggets, Malone's had his fill of inexperienced rosters and has done a reasonably good job with them.
Jokic, that one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
You know, it's evident that Jokic is comfortable operating close to the rim. He's outstanding with his shot selection.
Walker finds Smart. Now here's Kanter, guarded by Porter. Walker's shot is off. And it's great to see how Malone's been able to develop these young players.
Yeah, it sure is, because I think the players have a lot of respect for him. They play hard for him, certainly. And they see he's willing to make adjustments. I think he does a nice job adapting his style to his personnel.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Denver. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. It's a 3-point game. good from Porter on the assist by Murray. 9 points for Michael Porter.
Yeah, those shots are taken totally in rhythm, high percentage quality shots, and really getting whatever he wants.
Tice kicks to Walker. Connects from three-point range. Walker's got 21.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made one in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Denver calls timeout. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
And, Kevin, they need this timeout. He's flat out owning them right now. Can't miss.
Making some changes. Williams comes in for Cantor, and Gordon Hayward's is subbed in for Daniel Tice. And Denver with a change here too. Martin's checked in for Porter. Murray, good.
He's super hard to guard, is Jamal Murray, because he's got all the shots, including recognizing when to use the floater.
Now here's Walker. 21 points in the game. Williams kicks to Walker. The kick out to Williams. A three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Walker against Murray. Millsap trying to get open. That evens the score. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now Murray, following the miss by Kemba Walker from deep. Barton kicks to Murray. Back to Barton. And it's Jokic in the corner. Again, the Nuggets score.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's Walker. Passes it to Hayward. Tatum, that's for 2. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Tatum's got it all tied up now for Boston.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Millsap against Hayward. Barton right side. From outside off the mark. Here's Brown. Basket counts.
And Brown is just so physically imposing. I mean, especially inside where he usually gets whatever he wants.
Over to the left wing. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Murray kicks to Jokic. Pass to Millsap. Over Hayward. Millsap misses.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
For Boston, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Catching up on the changes for Denver.
Find the lane.
Gary Harris
Find the
comes
lane.
in for Malik Beasley.
One shot.
And Morris subbed in for Murray. And Jaylen Brown was giving quite the compliment on his game from Draymond Green, who felt, Greg, that Brown was good enough to be an all-star.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if I'd be fully on board with that assessment in terms of last year, but I do think he's well on his way to becoming an all-star. His scoring and offensive impact continues to grow each year, and he's shown a great knack on the defensive side as well. Terrific two-way player. The sky is the limit.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
You know, Jokic really burst on the scene during the 2016-17 season, guys. He's a shrewd, smart, tough, versatile center who does just about everything well.
No problems knocking that one down. 9 points for Jason Tatum.
And, you know, Kevin, they count on him to provide offense, and he knows how to fill it up.
Back to Morris. To shoot. From deep. Here's Jokic. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Walker taking his time here. Pass to Tatum. And no good that time. Good defense by Jokic. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now, here is Morris. He has 6. And the pass to Jokic. Over Tatum. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Jokic. Jokic has got 13 points.
Jokic fully capable of knocking down the mid-range jumper. Tremendous confidence from here. You got to D him up better than that.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Boston on top, up by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think of your team's energy in the first half?
I think the energy's fine. I thought we did look a little gassed at the end of that first stint for some of our starters, but I thought for the most part it was good.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We saw Kemba Walker lighting it up in the first half. He ended up with 24 points, 5 assists, and 1 rebound. He's been playing extremely well lately and making some new highlights for us already in this one. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, they're doing a great job of pushing the action and getting to the foul line. They aren't just pulling up for uncontested shots. They're making the defense react to them. In transition, on the dribble, and with those quick cuts, they're in attack mode. That's dangerous. To beat them, you need to force them to play more defensively.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Whatever their game plan was defensively coming in, that needs to change. Can't let a team shoot for a percentage in the high 50s and expect to come out on top. It's on the coaches and the players to adjust.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Welcome back, everyone. There's State Station. That's where you get off the T if you're going to go visit the old State House here in Boston. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was dynamite from beyond.
Greg, simply spectacular. I mean, the defense just hasn't been able to find an answer for his outside shot.
Boston leading by 4. Tatum and Hayward holding down the forward spots. Kemba Walker is out there with Brown. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Now here's Walker. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And, you know, Walker is really good at muscling his way through the defense. Tough to stop on the way up.
Back to Murray. Martin dishes to Millsap. Murray outside. 6 to shoot. And it's Jokic in the corner. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Jokic has got 15 points.
Boy, you got to like how locked in Jokic is on offense now. His confidence is sky high, and he believes he can score on anybody, anytime.
And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Hayward against Millsap. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Tatum passes to Hayward. Brown outside. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And it's 8 points for Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here is Harris. He's got 8. Barton outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
Jokic defending. Ball's knocked loose. Kicks to Tatum. 5 to shoot. And the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul. Walker against Murray. Right side to Walker. Just 4 to shoot. And he's good on the 3-ball. Hayward's got 11 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Murray. 9 points in the game so far. And it's blocked. Outside Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Barton finds Millsap. Jokic with it. Back to Barton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Barton's got 5 points in the quarter. To the paint. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And Tatum so quick off his feet. Got that nice quick bounce, a threat to throw it down when he's close to the bucket.
Murray, the pass to Millsap. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game. Jokic defending. Passes it to Hayward. He kicks to Walker. It's up a 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And the shot goes in. And it's a 12-point Celtic lead.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Walker against Murray. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Grant's checked in. Hayward outside. Hayward is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And Boston has possession. Back to Walker. This is to Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that bucket. And the Celtics lead by 14.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break. And no doubt that Marcus Smart is one of the better defenders at his position. Quick feet are complemented by that strong frame, and he just digs in and against would-be scorers and just never lets them get comfortable.
Now here's Hayward following the miss by Jokic. Pass to Walker. Boston needs to get off a shot. Smart. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him.
You know, it hasn't been his night, but his team still leads, so that's encouraging.
And Greg was smart. When he's off the floor or injured, you notice just how it changes the team's defense.
Yeah, I mean, the defense overall just seems to have less bite, less edge, less toughness without Smart. And the way he plays, you feel like he is looking to make a play on defense rather than just trying to slow his man down. Great at taking charges and forcing turnovers. He is truly the catalyst of their defense.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Murray. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Boston leading by 16. Outside Tatum. Puts it up from 15. And too long on the shot.
I thought he had the space to shoot comfortably there, and disappointed that he missed it.
Murray kicks to Grant. Pass to Harris. Over Smart. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And another miss by Denver. Boston's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Hayward dishes to Tatum. Back to Walker. From deep three-point range. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Harris, bounce pass. Barton kicks to Harris. Shot from the wing. Here's Jokic, and it's blocked. Murray for 3. Barton against Tatum. There's the pass to Jokic. Here's the teardrop. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Walker. He has 31. On its way from Hayward for 2. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. They trail by 16. Denver calls timeout. And seeing Gordon Hayward out there, you have to be glad that he was able to recover the way he has from that devastating injury on opening night last season.
And I remember your call of the moment, Kevin. The whole NBA world just was shocked on on that opening night. As bad as it looked, it seemed to be clean enough to where Hayward won't have any lasting issues with it. The rehab obviously wasn't easy, and I'm sure Hayward is just thankful that he's been able to come back completely from that injury.
Tice is checked in for Gordon Hayward. And then for Denver, Malik Beasley comes in for Will Barton. And Morris subbed in for Harris. And that one is good by Beasley. Beasley's got his second basket.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play. Executed beautifully, too.
Celtics passing it around. Shot's good by Walker.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Beasley against Tatum. And here's Beasley. Murray outside. 6 on the shot clock. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Smart. Morris against Walker. Smart on the wing. Over Murray. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And you can see it. They're in a nice rhythm in terms of shooting. It's been that way the entire second half.
And, you know, Greg, it's hard to ask for much more than that because they're getting to their spots and they're knocking down the shots.
Jokic draws the double. Denver making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in.
Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You'd never know it, though one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, their passing has been picturesque. A thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
That one is off. And Jokic, Greg, said he was a fat point guard until he got taller.
Well, even now, Kevin, Jokic, not the most chiseled physique, but the point guard background makes sense. His playmaking for a center is off the charts.
Good on the second free throw. Now Walker, 33 points for him. Passes it to Tice. Back to Walker. Chalk up 2 there. Walker's got 11 in the second half.
Stuffing that stat sheet, Kemba Walker can't grade out much better than what he's done tonight.
And Jokic slams it in.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And Walker kicks to Tice. Back to Walker. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. 6 to shoot. From deep. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. For 3, Murray, and Tatum pulls it down. Celtics leading by 17. Here's Smart, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Smart Smart's got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Murray. He's got 9. Stolen by Smart. Pass to Tice. Poked loose. Clock at 4. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Beasley. Sinks that one from the post. 6 points for him.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 13. Here's Walker. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. There's 14 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Morris looking over the floor. Floats one up. No good on that one. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Celtics lead by 17. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. The Nuggets trail by 17, and Denver will start the 4th quarter with. Inside, it's the talented pair of Millsap and Jokic. Beasley is out there with Morris, and it's Porter in at the 3.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range, extended out nicely, and definitely bothered the shot.
Now here's Walker. And it's Tice in the corner. 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. He squares up and sinks it. Brown's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Boston. Brown's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Morris outside. Kicks it to Beasley. Drills the 3-pointer.
Can't give up these looks. I mean, the defense has to be more aggressive guarding the perimeter.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Celtics. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Outside Williams. Over Morris. Off the left rim and out. The Nuggets trail by 16. It's Beasley on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Beasley kicks to Porter. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Walker against Morris. Walker the pass to Tice. On the wing, Brown. Back to Tice. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. No good that time. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics leading by 14. Outside, Walker. In the corner, Tatum with it. Hits the three-point bomb.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Morris finds Millsap. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Morris, left side. Just 4 to shoot. From outside the arc, another 3 for Denver.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
The pass to Tatum. Williams scanning the floor. He kicks it to Walker. Outside Tatum. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
You got to respect the basketball IQ of Tatum. I mean, when the defense is not guarding him tightly, he's going to shoot that ball off the catch.
Millsap and Boston with the rebound.
You know, the defense knew how to play at that time, liked how they made their presence felt without committing the foul.
Millsap with the double team. Millsap with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
Outside Tatum. Pulls it up. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Morris outside. Passes to Jokic from the arc. And again, Denver with the triple.
This is why you got to close out hard on Jokic. I mean, give him any room and he'll bury it.
Walker against Morris. Walker dishes to Tatum. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Walker. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Walker's got 38 points. Morris kicks to Porter. Beasley outside. Millsap passes to Porter. They get a hand on it. Shoots from 12. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Yeah, good interior D there. Prevents the deuce.
You know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
Ennis Cantor's checked in for the Celtics. Gordon Hayward comes in for Daniel Tice. Will Barton, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Harris comes in for Malik Beasley. Now, here is Morris. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Harris.
The inside game of Harris continues to get better. He's effective at finding spots inside to score from.
Walker goes in. Tatum kicks to Hayward. But he stays with it. It's Brown on the wing. And the layup falls. And the Celtics lead by 14.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
Poked away. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Tatum leading the charge. Barton finds Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Harris, no good.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
Now, here is Morris. To shoot. Three-pointer rejected by Walker. Brown outside. Inside, 11 feet away, and again it's Boston converting.
Boy, it's so good to see Walker pulling up with that kind of confidence. I mean, his jump shot seems to be getting better every year.
Barton kicks to Jokic. Goes up to the stripe. Hayward with some nice D. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Hayward passes to Walker. Banked in off the glass. Walker's got 42 in the game.
The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
And you know what, Greg? They are crushing it on both ends. I mean, in total control right now.
Now, here is Morris. Outside Millsap. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Kansas. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Paul Millsap. And now it's 27 points for Jokic. Brown kicks to Hayward. Pass to Cantor. A three from Tatum. Drains it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 12 points in just the second half.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Cantor against Jokic. Morris outside. And the pass to Jokic. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Yeah, he just threw that possession away. Hopefully he learns from that and doesn't make the same mistake again.
Both teams will make substitutions. Outside Tatum. Now on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a three-point play chance.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
And when the Celtics traded out of the first overall pick in 2017, you know, many, Greg, thought they were settling for Jason Tatum for team needs. But he might be the best overall player in that draft.
Listen, the Celtics said they would have been fine taking Tatum first overall, and I believe him. I mean, Tatum looks like he could be a superstar very early in his career and does everything at a high level and is already a terrific shooter from deep. Plus, he just has a poise and an air about his game that speaks of superstar.
Now here's Murray. Passes it to Jokic. And it's going to be two free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, it took a little time for Jokic to understand how to draw contact and get himself to the foul line, but he's figured it out now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Jokic. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Walker. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 17-6 run. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Outstanding timing from Jokic there. Then the superb reach to wipe away the shot.
Here's Hayward.
Can't ignore Millsap's defensive instinct. Excellent timing, rising up the block shot.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Walker. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, you look at Paul Millsap, very versatile. He's thought of as a 4-man, but he can play the 3. He can also be a small ball 5, so I would call him like a 3.75, which gives you a lot of flexibility if you're coaching it.
And the first one at the line is good. And talking about Millsap, he didn't start out this versatile. He worked on his game. We saw it year after year, and he's made it happen.
Yeah, he was a bit of a lump of clay who had great rebounding skills. Now he's kind of chiseled himself off into a terrific all-around player. Ball handler, shoots the three, excellent footwork, passes better. That's why it took him so long to play in his first All-Star game. But when he got to that first one, he actually got to a couple more, too.
Jokic.
Boy, a lot of energy and hustle on display from Jokic that time. Never giving up on a possession.
Boston leading by 21. Walker with it. They double him with Jokic. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Celtics now. Celtics passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And yes, it's good. Brown's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Hey, Brown is very serious about his scoring. I mean, he's got the green light to fire up from just about anywhere out there, and he takes full advantage of it.
Murray kicks to Jokic. 1:49 left here in the fourth quarter. And Murray, here we go. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And, you know, really when you look at it, Murray is quite crafty at getting contact on his drives. I like his fearlessness going to the hole.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
Well, he was the 6th pick in the draft not too long ago, Jamal Murray, and started slowly, which can happen for a lot of young guys. Shooting percentages were down, turnovers up, but everybody knew he could still shoot.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. ABC's checked in for Millsap. Hernan Gomez comes in for Barton. And it's Torrey Craig in for Gary Harris. And so Murray nails both of them. And Clark discussing Murray, this is a guy with truly deep range.
Yeah, in the gym range, Kevin, and his shooting motion stays consistent no matter where he shoots the ball from. I think his best trait, shooting the ball, is one that every team craves.
Murray against Edwards. Clark down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Nikola Jokic. The Nuggets trailed by 21.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kemba Walker.
And the ball movement, exquisite. Incredible. I mean, dime dropping all over the place all game long.
And the first one drops.
And with the playmaking in Denver's front court, point guard Jamal Murray is free to hunt his shot. Very comfortable playing off the ball.
And so Murray nails both of them. And you look at Jamal Murray's assist numbers, he's more like a two-guard.
Well, he's kind of a combo, 6'4", 6'5"-ish, but you can't have enough shooting, and he's got a quick trigger.
Here is Edwards. Pass to Langford. Shot clock at 6. Kicks to Williams. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Craig. Murray outside. Pass to Craig. Shoots a 3. Not going to go that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Now here's Williams. D right on him. Edwards against Murray. Edwards, that's good.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Well, they've got to be pleased with the effort they've seen so far tonight. Everybody pitching in for what looks to be a solid W.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.